Today I want to talk to you about substitution. So substitution is where we take a value and we substitute it into a given equation. But before we can do that, we have to understand a few little things about equations, algebra, variables, and all that jazz. Okay, so we have a term which consists of a coefficient and a variable. One of my favorites I like to use is just simply 2x. Quite simple, everyone knows they're 2 times tables. So what this actually stands for is 2 lots of whatever x is, right? So x is our variable. It is also known as a placeholder. The number 2 is the coefficient. And it is essentially what we're multiplying by. This relationship right here is a multiplication relationship. Wow, can't even spell multiplication off the top of my head. Right, it's a multiplication relationship, and what this actually says is 2 times x. That's the lots of up there. So no matter what number you put in the x position, you're going to multiply it by 2 if there's a number. Like if we change the number and put a 4, it'd be 4 times whatever your new number is. If I change the number and put a 3, it'd be 3 times whatever the number is. So in this case, it would be 6x. So our coefficient is 6. Our variable is still x. X is still our placeholder. And it is still a multiplication relationship indicating that it is 6 times x. Here we have an example where I have specified that x is going to equal 5. Remember, x is the variable. X is our placeholder. Nothing's changed. Only thing that's changed is the 3x. So if I were to finish this one, I would substitute 5 for the x position, and then it would be 3 times 5, which is equal to 15. If I want to extend this a little bit, I would go 3x plus 2. Again, we'll keep the value as 5, so then we would go 3 times 5 plus 2. So what's happened is I've got the x position here, I've got the variable 5, well 5 is going to go where the x is, and then it is 3 times 5, because remember that 3x is actually 3 times x, and then you add 2 more, which means our answer will be 15 plus 2. Remember your order of operations. I just taught my year 7s, BOMDAS, BIDMAS, BIMDAS. I think there's a few more we could probably do. And then your answer will be 17. So that is if x was equal to 5. If I want to change it and make it, let's go 7. I'll just do this in blue. So 7 would be the new variable, and we would go 3x. Well, let's just substitute it into this one first. So 3x is equal to 3 times 7, which is 21. And if I wanted to extend that further again, so put it into 3x plus 2. So again, goes in the x position. Just because we've added an extra term doesn't mean that the x position is going to change. And then it's just 21 plus 2 is equal to 23.